I'm sure we all learned the basic rules of hygiene growing up, such as washing your hands after using the bathroom, washing your hands before and after you eat, putting deodorant on every morning, putting on fresh underwear, so on and so forth. But as we get older and our bodies tend to change, there are things that we need to keep in mind when it comes to our hygiene. So let's get into that today. So we're going to talk about the do's and don'ts of feminine hygiene. Number 1, do keep your vagina dry. Your vagina produces enough fluids to create a healthy environment for itself, because listen to me, too much moisture is not good. It will cause infections, bacteria growth. Like, this can cause a lot of itching, a lot of discharge, and if it's something serious, it could lead to things such as yeast infections or BV. You might have to go to the doctor and be placed on antifungals or antibiotics for a certain course of time. Like, you don't want to deal with all that. So in order to avoid all that, we want to do things such as making sure we're wearing breathable underwear. Make sure that your underwear are not skin tight. Your vagina needs to breathe, honey, and make sure it's a good fabric like cotton. Cotton's not going to retain a lot of moisture like other fabrics do. You also want to make sure that if you're working out and if you're sweaty, you want to change out of that as soon as possible. Don't come back home and start relaxing and laying in your bed with your sweaty self. No, get up and go shower. Make sure that you're changing your tampon and your menstrual pads regularly. So yes, do keep your vagina dry. Do not use soap inside your vagina. I know this is so conflicting with a lot of people, but your vagina literally cleans itself out. You do not want to clean the inside of your vagina with soap, because that's going to change your pH off, and that's a whole nother story. But you are to clean the outside of the vagina, the vulva, the lips. Make sure that you open everything properly. You're getting between the creases. You want to use soap for that. But if you're like me, because sometimes I'm a little stubborn, I like to use a little soap. I'm not going to lie. I like to use a little soap. But I make sure that my soap is not scented. You want to make sure that you're not using any perfumed scents down there. No body wash, no. An unscented soap or feminine wash would be best. When you disrupt your body's natural vaginal balance, that makes you more prone to infection. So you want to keep it as simple as possible down there. If you are married, to all my married sisters, make sure that you do wash up after sex. Make sure that you are urinating after sex. You guys just got into it. Your significant other might have introduced new bacteria into you. You don't want to sleep in that. You want to make sure that you go to the bathroom and you clean up right away. And don't do this with the mindset of, oh my gosh, my significant other's so dirty, I have to go wash him off. No, it's not like that. It's just the reality of it is when you're both having sex, you're introducing new bacteria into each other. The bacteria on his penis is being introduced into this warm environment, which is a great place to harbor bacteria. So you want to make sure that you wash that all as soon as possible. Do make sure that you see your gynecologist regularly, even if it's a once-a-year visit, just to make sure everything's okay. Make sure that you're keeping up with procedures, your pap smears, mammograms, things like that. You want to make sure everything is going good down there. Do ensure that you have a healthy diet. Like, it literally starts with what we eat. Our bodies need a wide variety of nutrients in order to function at its top best. And yes, that means what we eat and drink can affect our vaginal health as well. So you want to make sure you're getting your proper nutrients, like your omega-3s, your fatty acids, your vitamin D, A, B, C, all of them. And I know in the beginning of the video I said don't wear tight underwear, but not only don't wear tight underwear, don't wear tight fitted clothing, period. I know a lot of girls love to wear jeans and things like that, and leggings that's all tight in their hoo-ha, and the thing can't breathe. This is why, one of the reasons why I'm so glad I only wear skirts and dresses is because everything's always nice and flowy. Like, I don't have to worry about stuff like that. Keeping everything constricted and tight is such a great way to harbor infection, and we don't want that. Next, trust your gut and don't ignore any unusual symptoms. You know your body more than anyone else. If you're experiencing some itching that isn't quite normal, you need to go check it out the doctor. If you're experiencing any burning when you're urinating, if things just seem a little bit out of the ordinary, don't wait, don't delay, go to the doctor and get that taken care of. If you notice an odor or your discharge might seem a bit thicker or a different color, or you might notice some bumps down there, like, listen, the earlier that you seek treatment, the better. I don't care how small you think it is, go get it checked out. Better safe than sorry. Do not share personal items like towels or razors or underwear. I don't care how well you think you might have washed it. There are certain things that you just don't need to share. for sanitary reasons. Next, you want to make sure that you're taking probiotics to ensure a natural, healthy female reproductive system. When I did my research, I noticed not a lot of foods had probiotics in them, but the things that did were things that I didn't really have on the regular, like yogurt, that's fairly common, but aged cheese, sauerkraut, miso. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need to know how I'm gonna get my probiotics in because I don't consume those things. So for me personally, what I choose to do is take supplements. If you go on Amazon, you will find supplements, probiotics that have millions of organisms that were made to help support vaginal health. And I'm not gonna lie, I also do get my little probiotic sodas like Poppy and Olipop. Are these enough to support gut health or vaginal health? No, but they have a little something in it. I don't depend solely on it, but I know if I want to get a little kick or something, I know I can drink a little Poppy or a little Olipop or something like that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to use natural remedies, I'm all for it and that's cool, but do use them cautiously. Do make sure that you're doing your proper research before just applying anything down there or taking any type of supplement, because you don't know how it might react with you, or if you're on other medications, you might want to talk to a doctor about it. Always do your research before you just try anything new out cold turkey. And yeah, those are all the feminine tips that I have today. If I missed any that you might include in your natural day-to-day routine, please drop them in the comments below. I would love to hear them, and I'm sure other people watching this might love to hear additional comments as well. I hope this helps you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Please remember to stay safe, protect your bodies overall, and please don't take your health for granted, y'all. See you in the next one. Shalom.